Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
My name's Tony.
My name is Mike.
And I'm Beatrice.
I'm Battler.
And I'm, Rodove.
And I'm, Jessica.
Okay, I don't want to go through who we all are. Okay, so, we made it to the end. The end of, we're gonna... Beatrice looks pretty happy. She did the big old trick.
She tricked me. She
Yeah.
tricked me. I liked her for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best part, is when you get tricked. Mega trolling of this game.
So, like, what the fuck? Here's the thing is, though. She acted like that when Battler wasn't around.
Yes.
So it was literally just trying to fool me.
Yes.
Yeah. That's not very fair.
Was to fool you.
That's not very fair, because it only does it when... See, here's the reason why it's not fair. Because how you kind of know how a person interacts with other people tells you about what that person is like as a whole. If they interact the same way as they do with you and other people... Like, if they're kind of like how Beatrice portrayed herself, like, kind of like a kid, kind of like doesn't know, like, what being a human is like and whatnot. It's like, okay. Obviously, she just doesn't understand something. She just doesn't understand. But if she can grow to understand, and that's what the writer basically made her do, it basically made her develop herself, but it was fake.
It was fake, exactly.
It was fake, but she still developed it outside of what Battler could see. And that's what I drew from. I'm an outside observer. I look at the whole.
Well, yeah, but he's well, I think that, because the only scene that was really her, like, by herself was, when, she is upset because Battler doesn't want to be her partner anymore. And then Virgilia comes and talks to her and tells her to use the North Wind and the Sun strategy.
Wait, shit. And that's what they did?
Yeah.
Wait, but Beatrice didn't...
That's a hint that she gives her, like, right before the trolling starts and everything.
Okay.
That's...
But they never went... He never went back on that. It's not... Because he said it kind of like Beatrice doesn't understand.
Oh, yeah, well...
But I guess it was implied that she will be using that strategy. So I guess, yeah... That's fine then. That's fine then, actually. You know what? If you're familiar with the myth and you know what she's going to do, I think... You know what? I think that's... I just never looked into the myth.
Mm-hmm.
I just, like, let it pass me by. But if I knew the myth, I would be able to predict this. And I predicted it. But, like, just right before.
Yeah, like, right before it happened, yeah. Okay.
If I knew the myth, I would have been able to do it faster.
Yeah, I'm ready to record.
Okay. Well, we are recording.
I'm ready to start talking.
Okay, I'm ready. I opened episode 3. Ugh. Anyways, that was my thoughts so far. Those are my thoughts so far.
Are you at the screen with Beatrice laughing?
Not yet. Now I am.
Okay. Ha 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 ha. Wah ha 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 ha. I never expected Lady Burncastell's piece to barge in at the very end.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, what do you think about that girl that came right at the end of the episode?
I think she's... I don't know why. I just think that she's the... So, that was Battler's birthday. And then there was another birthday that was in the future, right?
Yeah.
Or it was just another date.
Numbers. Yeah, in those numbers, there was...
It was just another date. I think that she's... I think that's her... I'm going to predict something. I'm going to predict that we're going to follow her perspective in the next one.
Maybe.
In the answers arc. Because she seems to know all the fucking answers. She seems to know what's up.
Maybe she knows everything.
Maybe.
I searched all
Maybe.
over
Oh shit! Maybe we're gonna find out how she got to the answers.
I searched all over the place for a piece fitting for a game with you. I was sure you'd like it.
What's with that piece? Who was that person? Who was it? She didn't say her name. That's mean. Hey, don't you think so too?
I have a general idea, or rather, I imagine most people would have figured it out.
I figured it out.
Huh?
I figured it out. 100%.
Who is it?
Someone from the future who's gonna figure out all the answers.
Okay.
Most people? Well, I don't get it, and it was that character's first appearance, wasn't it? If she doesn't say her name, I won't understand. The players won't understand. No one will understand, right?
Beato, don't bother telling her. See? Isn't she a funny kid?
Haha, so funny. Hahaha.
Indeed. Lady Lambda Delta's innocent airhead side is truly precious and amusing.
Come on, why won't you tell only me, you meanie? In exchange, I'll teach you a special secret that only I know, so tell me.
Huh. A special secret, you say? I want to hear.
There. If you want me to tell you first, tell me who that girl really was. The secret I know sure is awesome. After all, it's about as awesome as knowing that Santa is actually Daddy. I said it, sorry, I bet you're so shocked that it turned your world upside down, right?
So, your father was the one who came to your place, Lambda?
He came... Wait, what do you mean?
Lord Santa Claus only visits the homes of children with pure hearts. I guess he didn't come to your place, did he? Well, Lord Santa Claus is gracious. Unless you're a really bad scoundrel, he'll give you a present. After all, he even gave them to me. As you grow and your heart is hardened, he stops coming, doesn't he? How old were you, Beato, when he stopped coming? Indeed, he kept coming until I was about 12. When my maiden's heart awoke, I quickly got somewhat embarrassed about Lord Santa coming. After I wrote thanks for everything, that's enough, so make sure you splurge on the last set of presents, he stopped coming. Oh, and I was looking forward to it too. How old were you when he stopped coming, Lady Berncastel? I was pretty wild. It happened fairly early. I think when I was about 9. Something about that beard really irritated me, so I waited in my futon with some sewing scissors ready, trying to cut it off. What a painful age. So, as far back as Lady Lambda Delta can remember, Lord Santa Claus never came to see her, huh? He usually comes until the last year of elementary school, or during middle school. Maybe we should take her to a doctor. I hear that being too precocious can have negative side effects on the growth of mind and body. Yeah, you can definitely see some of those negative side effects.
Hey, what are you people talking about? Bleh!
It truly is boisterous when 3 witches gather. If you're talking about a secret on that level, I doubt this will be worth listening to. Can I go now? I have to get ready for the next game.
Wait a sec. Tell me who that woman really was.
Well then, tell me this special secret of yours first. If it's good enough, then I'll tell you.
Okay, I'll tell you, 'cause it really is a special secret. Remember, in this game, there was a girl who found the gold and became the new witch, right?
Indeed.
Sorry.
And just what kind of secret might that person have?
I figured out who that girl really is. Does anyone know?
Oh my god.
There was a hint in the way she talked.
Oh my god!
Remember, that girl said it a lot, didn't she? If only you just blah. Right? Yes, that phrase is the key point. If only, if only, if only. Yes. She was actually Uchiromiya Eva.
What do you think? What do you think of that?
Dude, she's literally like she's just slow. That's all it is. She's just fucking stupid. I already figured this out. I don't need it said again.
It was a good secret.
Are you shocked?
Huh? I never noticed that. Ugh, to think that there would be a hint in a place like that. You're a real good sport, Beato. This kid tends to get full of herself, so try not to overdo it. See you. I'm leaving.
Wait, it's not fair if you just listen to my secret and don't tell me yours. Tell me who she really was.
Your secret was so amazing that mine just wouldn't match up. So, in exchange, I'll teach you a special secret. I'll tell you the name of the culprit in this game called Higurashi no Naku Koroni.
Oh.
Wah, don't say it. I'm still playing it.
Hey, I figured it out almost.
See you, Beato. The black tea was delicious. However, the repertoire of jam on the crackers was lacking. Add some gochujang chili paste every once in a while. It goes great with Russian tea. Later.
Russian tea,
Oh.
I'll have to give that a try.
Oh, I see. I shall try it. I'll call for some after preparing the next game. Until then, feel free to polish up your strategy at your leisure. Yes, I'll do that. This last game was pretty interesting. Later.
Hey, wait a sec. Tell me.
See ya.
My, you two really are close.
Yes, that's right. Oh, I really like you, Berncastel. You could even say, I love you. I want to gouge out your eyes so that you see no one other than me. Oh, that would be so wonderful. It would be great to dunk them in black tea. Aha.
To think that you would be so entranced, Lady Lambda Delta, I have a serious responsibility. Still, this last game really was close. I was a breath away from getting battler.
Beato, can I ask you something?
What is it? I won't tell you that girl's name.
When are you gonna stop fooling around? Are you even trying to win?
Lambda Delta threatened her with a low voice that she had never used in front of Berncastel. It completely blew away the calm atmosphere that had been there until a moment ago.
You know, I'm supporting you because you're supposed to be a witch who can win against Berncastel. If you don't have the power to win against her, then I'll abandon you right away, okay?
How harsh of you. What about me dissatisfies you? As you know, my game board is perfect. Lady Berncastel will never be able to win.
Yeah, that's right. Your board truly is impressive. It truly is an impressive and perfect game board that Berncastel definitely won't be able to win it, not even after 100 years, or even 1,000 years. That's why I made you a witch in exchange for letting me borrow it. If I stop being your guardian, you'll immediately go back to being a human. Make sure you don't forget that. No matter how much incredible magical power you hold, you are nothing more than a temporary witch.
I understand. I'm grateful to you.
Don't speak so casually to me. I'll forgive that when Berncastel's around, but not when she isn't. I'll bet you've started to forget how much you owe me.
That is not so.
You really are disgusting. Go ahead and talk the way you usually do, but be mindful of what you say. I have a surprisingly short temper, you see.
Indeed.
Let's get back to what we were discussing. Your game board truly is perfect. You should be able to defeat Berncastel without any trouble, but that kid won't surrender easily. She'll challenge you over and over.
That is no problem. It has been certified by you, Lady Lambda Delta. My game board is perfect.
Yeah, that's right, it's perfect. But are you, the player, perfect as well?
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean? That's what I want to hear. You play around a lot in your game. Sometimes that ends up confusing Berncastel, so at first I thought it was some special strategy of yours. But I get the feeling that's not quite true. Rather than toying with the opponent in a match you can win, you don't actually care whether you win or lose, right?
Ridiculous. How could that be?
You know what? Your role is to make Berncastel surrender. In other words, that means being the victor in this game for all eternity. As long as you keep trying to become the victor with certainty, then I'll give you my power as the Witch of Certainty. However, if you fight in a way that doesn't eliminate any possibility of your loss, that's a different story.
Of course, this is a game. Just as Lady Berncastel will lose when I win, I will sometimes lose when she wins. The possibility of loss always exists. Therefore, I will...
This is why you're useless. There's no need for you to be a game board. You just have to be a birdcage that can lock Berncastel up here for all eternity. What's the role of a birdcage? Making certain the little bird inside never escapes. What's a birdcage worth if it has cracks that sometimes let a bird out?
Of course, games exist for the purpose of winning, and it is impossible for me to lose. Therefore, I will continue to win, as you wish, for all eternity.
Good answer. That'll be fine. I'll allow you to play around and use fakes as part of your tactics. It ended up being useful during parts of this round. But you know what? If you make a move hoping for anything else other than victory, make sure you're prepared for something amazing, okay?
I will not do such a thing. I swear it.
Because originally you weren't even a witch, and at any time, I'll remind you what a truly shabby creature you were. If you betray my expectations, that is. As soon as you do, you can look forward to a fun punishment game. In the world of billions of fragments, I'll send you into the most miserable one and seal you there. You were already miserable to start with, so there's going to be some really miserable fragments out there for the picking. Oh, I love you, Berncastel. Struggle in Beatrice's birdcage as much as you like, and over the course of 1,000 years, realize that you can no longer escape. And when you surrender, I'll train you so that you can't do anything other than cry in the palm of your hand.
Oh my god. Jesus. She's fucking insane.
Squirrel Lord.
Wait, was that it?
Mm-hmm.
What? Ballard doesn't get to come in here?
Oh, achievement unlocked. I love you forever.
No. I wanted Ballard to come in here and be like, "Hey, what's going on, dude?" But I guess Ballard's with the other girl now, the new girl.
Something like that. We still got one more tea party.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right, because there's multiple.
Are there any last words before we stop recording?
Just that I see a lot of. Just that I know that who's the guy who wrote this again?
Ryokishi.
Ryokishi understands Young.
Understands Carl Jung?
Yep, I'm pretty much convinced of it now. But yeah, if you want to know more about that, just read Carl Jung and then figure it out for yourself. If eventually, if I can gather enough evidence, I'll say it, and if I have enough time, I'll share it with people. But right now, I just see that it's related to Carl Jung in almost
Carl
every
Jung
sense.
Is the killer.
Carl Jung is Beatrice. Oh God.
Okay, well, we'll see you next time.
Yep, goodbye.